Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Storytime. My name is Sherri. I'm a certified REIKI master. That's what I do. That's not what I am. That's not who I am. I welcome you here with infinite unconditional love, and I am grateful that you chose to share your energy with me. Today's Storytime topic is do the work. What does that mean? When I first saw it, I went, I do my work. I'm really good doing my work. I did my work as a mom. I did my work as a business owner. I did my work, but I didn't understand what they meant when they said you have to do the work. So for me now, where I am, doing the work is because as human expressions of the all that is and the all that ever was, we are the universe experiencing itself. We are here to learn, grow, and evolve from the lessons, experiences, and challenges that cross our path. Half of us are here to test the other half. Those are they are our professors, our instructors, our teachers. But how are they teaching us? Sometimes we have to learn from lack. We have to learn from pain. We have to learn from sacrifice. Not meaning that sacrifice. I mean, what are we willing to give up in order to be successful? What are we willing to put away that doesn't serve us? That's not ours to keep. It was a lesson. So the test subjects, when we're here learning, growing, and evolving, may be ego definitions, decisions made in a spontaneous decision made because we were angry, lesson in self-worth. Are you worthy? Do you believe that you are worthy? Or do you let opinions from other people define you? For me, I had to learn that. I had to learn that other people's opinions is none of my business, and it helped me to stand in my power. I learned that no is a one-word sentence that I had to learn how to say, understand, embrace, and just let it be no. Sometimes in relationships or situations, or even in the workplace, we have a tendency to overgive and leave ourselves wanting. It's up to us to recognize that's what's going on. We get that trigger. We are told that you're overgiving, that you're doing too much. And even other people may come to us and tell us, why are you doing this? Because at the end of it, is it just a paycheck? Are you going to be promoted? If you're the producer in your department, are you being recognized? If you're not, why not? Are you wasting your time spinning your wheels for someone that you make look good? What about yourself? So those are questions that we ask ourselves, and those are the lessons, experiences, and challenges that we learn and grow from. So doing the work is actually going within to find out who we are. We listen to our intuition, okay? And that intuition is going to tell us, you know the truth of who you are, what your story is. You know how what you do daily makes you feel. And it's up to us to ask the question, do I continue on this road? Do I continue on with this situation? Am I wasting my time? Am I spinning my wheels? That's doing the work. When you start to identify who you are and what you're doing and what is the value to you. So when we go back to learning, growing, and evolving, doing the work involves us looking at something really, really hard and making a decision, and then we take action on what it is that we want versus what someone else wants. Part of doing the work is making a choice for our highest good. Doing the work is us going within to say, I matter. I started doing affirmations when I first started my journey, and one of the affirmations was, I am worthy. I cried because I got the message. I understood what that meant. And I was working long hours. I was giving, and everything that was in my intelligent brain went out to someone else. And at the end of the day, I saw that someone else, it was a spreadsheet. And it was a spreadsheet about all of the colleges in the United States. And it took me about 2 weeks to put it together. And I had all of their demographics, all of the numbers, attending students, and all of that. And when I gave it to them, I was very proud of the spreadsheet that I put together. And I was walking away. Another manager walks into that manager's office and says, does she know you're gonna rip it up? And I overheard him. That was spirit making me aware of what was really going on. And I saw her in her office, deleting columns, deleting rows, and he said to her while he was sitting in her office, so when is it due? And she goes, Friday. And he goes, this is going to get you a promotion. She says, it better. So it was at that point that I said to myself, no more. No more. Sometimes we need to get a divine intervention where a spirit lets us see something that was not revealed to us, that was hidden in the dark. And that was one of those things. Something I was extremely proud of and thought for sure that I was going to get a permanent position was simply a tool for somebody else to look good. But she didn't want to do the work. Do you see what I mean? I did the work. And it was all for her to get a promotion and a bigger paycheck while I was still a temporary employee. So I was collateral damage for her because her focus was to uplift herself and then just sit me by the wayside. I sat there for a minute and I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm done. I look under the desk, and for some reason earlier in the week, I had brought just a cardboard box to work, and I started loading my things in it. For some reason, it's that your intuition and your sense of knowing. So I had a sense of knowing that something was going to happen, but I didn't know what it was. And I had really already loaded up all of my things out of the desk drawers, you know, the things you have on your desk, and I cleared my desk. And when that happened, I got my box, I got in my car, and I went home. And I said, no more. I'm not doing this. So sometimes we have to be open our hearts, minds, and souls to hear what we need to hear, see what we need to see, so we can know what we need to know. Our divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels are always there to ask questions to. But once you connect to them and connect to your higher self, you will be able to make those decisions on the fly without regret. And I did not regret. I did not regret that at all. And we don't care what kind of karma is going to come to somebody that has done something to us in our life. If we did the work and we needed to make a decision to walk away from a situation, we surrender and release that to spirit. It's not for us to worry about, oh, did she get hers? It's not important, because now you're still holding on to the energy. That's part of doing the work. It's a big part of doing the work. We have stories and emotions that come up that of the people, places, and things that we came across during our path or during our lifetime that have done things to us, even as children, and we still remember it and we hold on to it and we cry about it. If it was really tough, we still cry about it. Everybody has free will. I'm not diminishing or marginalizing a challenge or a trauma that someone has gone through, but it's up to us to do the work by recognizing what that emotion was. The situation, the person, the place, the thing doesn't matter. Okay, and I'm not saying that frivolously. What matters is the emotion that you carry in your heart, mind, and soul. Because if you moved on in your life, those people, places, and things are no longer surrounding you in your energy field, but you're holding the energy of whatever that lesson, experience, or challenge was. Part of doing the work, recognize the emotion when it comes up as a memory. Take the time to take a breath and then say to yourself, I release and surrender the energy, this energy from a story of my past. It's not for my highest good. It does not. It's not for my highest good. It does not serve me. Its purpose has been served, whatever that is, and release it. Take a breath out and let it go on the wind. It's not yours to keep. This is doing the work, letting go of any emotions that you carry that weigh your heart down, slows your progress, and in some cases can block your blessings. Because if you're still angry or hurt about something, you may be missing an angel-led opportunity that they're just sitting there waiting to give you. But you can't see it because what's blocking is the wall, that wall of pain. So do the work. Find out who you are. Find out what makes you happy. That's part of doing the work. What is your passion? Even if it's something you think is not important, find out what your passion is and then follow that passion. One day I decided, I saw there was a department in the company that I worked at that just did events. That's all they did. They talked about the venues and the flowers and the food and beverage, and you could hear them in the lunchroom, and they were discussing the plans, and they were really excited. They would discuss the celebrities that were coming and the after party, and I went, wow, I bet it's fun to be an event planner. So here comes Spirit giving me a divine intervention, and I had to walk away from that job because I had a baby. So when I walked away from the job and I tried to go back after my maternity leave, they had given my job to somebody else. But I thought about that and I said, I wonder, it would be fun to be an event planner. I voiced that. I put that in the universe. Spirit said, that's what you want? Okay, baby, let's do it. Okay, so me going back to that job as an executive assistant was not, it was now not for me. So I had to try to do something. Now I had a new baby, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna open a business. I wanna be an event planner. Had no idea what I was doing. But Spirit said, come on, grab me by the hand. I said, let's go. So I was baptized by fire to be an event planner. Luckily, I was in a city that it was perfect. And now I'm not an event planner, I'm a special events producer. And I've been doing it for over 25 years. But I said out loud what I thought would be fun. And I'm in charge. I control all of those things that I heard those ladies talking about. That's what I control. Okay, I have budgets that go through my business bank account that are above my imagination. But when you speak out into the universe what you want, when you tell Prime Creator as the co-creator what you wish your new reality is, it's because you start in one space where there's lack, and then you turn around, put your back to whatever that lack is, the pain, the sadness, and you look in your imagination and go, what do I want? When you go into your imagination, you are aligning yourself with the energy of the all that is and the all that ever was. And that's why they say you co-create your new reality. You do. But you have to be committed to that. And if that's something you really want and it's on your pathway, Spirit's going to make sure you get it. But you have to be honest about who you are and what you want. So that's doing the work. Start there. Start with, what do you want? I want to release pain. I want to live a better life. I want to walk and have a calm and peaceful heart, mind, and soul. So if you start in those three places, investigate yourself. Look within to find out what's bothering you, what is lingering from your past, that all you have to do is say, here, Spirit, take this. Thank you. I am grateful to you. I pray my gratitude to you for your accepting this with infinite unconditional love. And before you even get done saying the prayer, you can't remember what you let go of, and that's real. That is real. So do the work. Do the work. And if anybody has any questions about this topic, put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. If you'd like to send me an email, please do so. I'm looking forward to having subscribers and getting likes on my channel, not because of the algorithm. It's because one of the things that I have as my mission, and I know that's what it is to be of service to others. So I hope this story time helped. If you like my story time, like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully it can get out there and help others answer that question. What does that mean? That's what this is about. I asked that question and I searched the internet, got little bits and pieces here and there, and I said to myself, when I get to where I'm supposed to be, I'm going to be of service to others and answer that question. So, let me leave you with this. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I respect and honor all living beings. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life. And I'll leave you there. And I'll leave it there. Namaste. Hi Collective, this is Sherri. Thank you for stopping by my channel, Reiki Master Tarot. It's presented by my company, 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. I am grateful to you to want to know or share story time. Thank you for sharing story time with me. I am grateful to you. I am grateful to you. I am grateful to you. So the topic for today is do the work. When I started on my journey, I was looking for any and everything that would answer my questions, because I would watch the Reiki healers, or I would watch the tarot readers. I would watch stories about Buddhist monks, and I touched on a little bit of everything. And one of the questions that I kept having is, what does that mean? There was nothing in my mental library that connected with what they were saying. But I was so eager to know, I just kept saying, what does that mean? Sometimes I get so frustrated, I would turn it off. But then I would turn it right back on and go digging again. So what does the topic of our question mean? Our question today is, do the work. What does that mean? So we are human expressions of the all that is and the all that ever was. That's the Most High. We are here. He is prime creator. We are co-creators. The all that is and the all that ever was, as our prime creator, and we're co-creators with him, is experiencing himself. So we get to go tag along and create with prime creator. What we're creating is our new reality, our reality. So when you attract what you are, and that's part of being a co-creator. Spirit gives us everything we ask for. So if you're mad and angry all the time, that's what you're going to get back. If you're happy and you try very hard to be of service to others, that's what you get back. You get help. Angels are in high places everywhere. Okay? So from our lessons, experiences, and challenges, those are the incidents that we come across. It could be somebody that is in a space of lack. They're in a space of scarcity. They're maybe holding some pain in their heart from something, a story that happened in the past. Doing the work is getting past those things. The lack, the scarcity, the pain, the sadness, and the energies that go along with those stories. We are to release and surrender those to the Most High. If he's prime creator and we're co-creators, he's more than willing to accept things that are no longer serving its purpose or not for our highest good. All we have to do is go, here you go, and then be grateful. What I do is memories will come up from stories in the past. They're there as triggers to let you see them. They don't come up just to make you feel bad. That's not what Spirit does. It's like him saying, baby, you forgot this. That's what it's like. And for us, we take that and we take the time and we breathe through it. We look at it truthfully and honestly for what it is. How did it happen? Who did it? Why it happened? That's not important. Because if it was that bad, they're not in your life anymore. What is in your life and what's lingering is the emotion from the lesson, experience, and challenge. From each lesson, we grow. From each experience, we learn. And from each challenge, we evolve. Those things go hand in hand. That is what we are here for. So if you're here listening to this, you're awakening to become more aware of what you did not see in the past. You're consciously aware that there's something else going on. There is. And for us to do the work is to go within and find out who we are. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, if you're a fireman, if you're an army man, or if you're a student, those are titles, like mine. I'm a REIKI master. I'm a certified tarot card reader. That's what I do. But I am Sherri with an I. I have a heart, mind, and a soul. And I am worthy to understand what is truly going on. So doing the work is to go deeper when it comes to who you are. You're not that pain that you carry. We're not that negative energy that somebody shot at us. That's not who we are. Anybody else's opinion of me is none of my business. Okay, you know why? Because anybody that sends negative energy out, that's their wish fulfillment. It's coming back to them. They're going to get that back. So if you're a kind-hearted soul and you go to the grocery store and you meet the eyes of the cashier and you go, how's your day going? Guess what? You've just been of service to someone else. You purposely changed somebody else's dimension and your own. But if you see folks out in the street and they're screaming and they're yelling, guess what? And they're changing somebody else's dimension, they've caused an imbalance. That imbalance is going to come back 10 times. To them, you attract what you are. But what are you? The way we get to the answer is to do the work. Now, we can go and study and get a book to do a deep dive. There's nothing wrong with that because there are scholars out there, spiritual scholars, what do they call them? I don't want to say psychological, but you can. But anything that interests you, follow your passion. Find what makes you happy. Find that that model that makes sense to you. I didn't had no idea I was going to be a Reiki master or even read tarot. I told my daughter when I started looking at spiritual things that tarot cards was devil energy. And here I am. It's me connecting to my spirit guides and the spirit guides of the person that I am talking to. I am highly intuitive. So a lot of times I can just talk to a person and get the feeling from their energy what's going on with them. And then we start there sometimes. But you never know what gifts will be activated when you look a little deeper at something. Looking a little deeper is doing the work. Finding what makes you happy, finding your passion is doing the work. Everything we do on this journey, every conversation we have, this conversation right here is being recorded by Archangel Metatron, God's scribe. Okay? We have access to our Akashic records. It comes in time, but we build our intuition. We build and enhance our psychic abilities. Okay? I taste apples when I know my dad is around. I know when my grandmother's here. I smell perfume, or even angels. Their scent is very, very different. But that wasn't always the case. All of this happens in increments. Spirit handles us in increments. We should be kind and gentle with ourselves. Okay, for me, I had to know everything right now. Okay, so my frustration was blocking my efforts to hear my spirit guides give me the answer I was looking for. So seek them out. Okay, when you meditate and you go within and you reflect on your day, you can call on them. And that's another thing. We have the gift of free will. Even though we're co-creators with Prime Creator, we have free will to say yes or no to this or that. So when we reflect and meditate and we find our center, we find our place of peace within our heart space by consciously focusing on our heart space in our chest, and breathe count to 4 in, count to 4 out. It relaxes you. The whole purpose is for you to relax from whatever happened during that day. If you ever hear somebody on TV and somebody screaming and they said, just breathe. There it is. Spirituality. They're practicing spirituality and probably don't even know. But the breath is a gift, okay, that we were given at birth from the Most High. It's for us to be able to change our dimension as needed. So when we meditate,